Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. In the new year we're starting with an old company. Or we ended the last year with Mould King. Model number is 13085, 2172 pieces, the model FXX. And yes, it's a shameless copy of a well-known Italian super sports, hyper sports car. So you have the possibility to steer it with app or with the remote. We will see. The instructions are the typical Mould King instructions. Everything easy and clear. No problem with that. We have an operating instruction sheet with the QR code for downloading the app and how we have to connect the lights, the LED lights, to the box. Not how to make the lights into the car. That's your problem, says Mould King. Yeah, you find nothing inside these instructions how to lay the cables or something. That's a little bit a problem. So everybody has to be ideaful to manage this here. This really looks not cool with this white. I don't know. Without that it would look cool. Yes. So okay, we have a sticker sheet. Nobody needs stickers. We have the stickers here for the motors. The LED light section. We have two powerful XL motors to power this model. We have the Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz remote box, Bluetooth box, battery box all in one. The servo motor for steering, the normal RC, 7 building steps and tires and rims. So let's get started. I hope I have fun assembling. I hope you have fun watching. I don't know if I make 2 or 3 videos out of this. We will see. I have not made much progress, but I want to show you 2 things. First, the nice 3 long pins here in red. Perfect for a Ferrari in red. Mould King does this often. They make them in a lot of colors and that's cool. That's really cool. We have them here in dark bluish gray too, and we have them here in black too. Okay, that's the first thing. Second, so far I am, not much, but I want to show to you is you attach the red one with the black one, and I made this. Take the next here, wanted to stick in the black one, it doesn't fit. And I said, oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I took the next, didn't fit. There was one left, it fits. So from this here there are 2 different kinds. This here has a short neck here and this one has a longer one and it fits perfectly. So take care that you get the right one. The others here will fit in here. Okay, that's everything I want to show to you. Just watch out. So far I am here. I attached the servo motor to the steering here. The suspension from the front axle. Here the holders for the rims. And the suspension is a little bit you see it goes this way, not vertical, it goes horizontal. So not much suspension way here, but this is a sports car. It should have not so much suspension. So far everything's great, the pins are good, the connectors are good, the pins, lift arms, everything is fine. no problems, like mostly from Mould King or in Technic. Always their Technic is the best from a Chinese manufacturer. You have here nearly the quality of Lego. Not exactly, but nearly. So assembling here the front axle with steering is finished so far from the instructions. We put some lift arms around the servo motor. Everything fine. Clever construction. And now we're here at the differential. And you see I assembled the first part here of the cardan. And everything's fine. And here's something special from Mould King. There's a small rubber band, a rubber ring, and it comes here on this part. There's one bag without the big numbers, and in there are some lift arms, 13 and 15, and a few of these rubber rings. So take care when you unpack this that you don't lose the rubber rings. So rear axle is finished. We got two suspensions, left and right, a differential in the middle. Here 3 pins for our rims, or 3 pins for a rim. Okay. Everything fine. Well designed. No bad surprises. No parts where you assemble them and then in the next step you have to assemble something that is better without the step before, and so things. Sometimes you see such stupid things in MOGs, but here everything is well designed and well thought through. No problems at all. Here on step 45 you see there a yellow pin axle, this one here. And this has a lot of friction. So of course here is going a gear over it. And you see I need a lot of power to move this. So don't use the yellow ones here. Just use the normal Lego ones in tar. And when this is in, everything moves fine. Here we can easily move without any power. Okay, so if you buy this model, make sure that you have some of the tar original Lego non-friction pins or from other company, but with non-friction. With friction, the yellow ones here, it won't work. So the rear axle is assembled. The differential hadn't worked when I attached the motors and give throttle. The app works fine here. The 1.5 from Mould King works fine with this car. No problem. The lowest of the gears was not correct assembled, and now both engines go on A and work together here to give this the XL motors have their weight to give this car some throttle, because it's a Ferrari, it's a sports car. It should not be at slug speed. Building step 1 is finished. We connected axle front with axle back and the whole power strain here, and everything's fine. Here we have only a few connectors, pins on the lift arm, so you see it bends a little bit through at the moment, but that should be no problem later. Yes, it's because the heavy power XX or XL motors at the back, so they bend a little bit the model. Everything's working fine, no problem, everything's great. But like always in the Mould King instructions, you see the motors, the engines, but never the cable. So you don't know exactly in which direction or how to put the cables. So I did it here correctly. They are on this side and not on this. But I believe the connection box will sit in a place like this here. So I connected all three together till the next steps. And I hope we will apply the power box here very soon, so I have no problem with the cable management. Okay, that was building step 1. A great pleasure for me building it. I hope it was okay for you. And, tomorrow I go to building step number 2 of 7. So, building step 2 starts here with this engine. And it's not a typical Lego engine, it's this new, or not new, more often used technique. These 3 long axles with X-stopper, and they are fake cylinders moving up and down. Here on this axle are modified lift arms, and they touch the axles from the bottom, push them high, and so you have a simulated engine. I prefer the original Lego Technic engines, but they are a little bit longer, need more space in that case, and I don't know. This is the same technique principle like that in the McLaren P1 is used. I don't like them, but it's okay. It's a fun build. The building is fun. But it looks not so cool as a real engine. Okay. So I attached the engine to the rest of the car here. And it's connected now with the motors here, with the Power XL motors. So everything is fine. The battery box is under the car here. It's not very solid where it hangs in. On 6 half Technic pins between the holes or the tubes. So it's easy to get out, but I don't know if you are driving a bumpy road. Perhaps it breaks out, but it's easy to take away. So we will see later on if this is a good point to get my USB cable in here. Oh, that's my phone. If it's good to charge, we will see that. But this section here is fine and very cool to build. So now I can attach all the cables here to the battery box and make a small check if everything runs smoothly before I build further. Because now is the possibility to make changes. This is the end of building step 2. My friend, the end. So here we have a sticker on this big panel. That's normally here has to be an FXX sticker. Perhaps I apply this one too and this one, but no stickers on the outside. Perhaps the cool Mould King sticker. Here, this one. That's lovely. Okay. Yes, so far it is not much pieces, but it brought us a lot of progress with the actual engine of the car and to connect it to the rest here. And we paneled underneath the car, built in the battery box. But the battery box here, you see, there's the charging, the micro USB port, and there is a red lift arm. So it's really not easy to charge this thing. That's the only stupid thing I have to say about this design here, that the place of the battery box or how you get it is not so really cool. But the rest is a well-designed, well-structured car with good instructions. It's really a lot of fun to build. I'm really, really well entertained during building this. Not much accomplished here in 3, only the roof, and I want to show you. I need 6 of these, and they are all the same length, 13, like a 13 lift arm. And I need 2 in 13, 2 in 10, 2 in 8, so you have to cut them yourself. So be careful that you cut first 3 2 times and then 5 2 times, so you have the right length. I have not much, or I have a long list for things that Mould King hopefully will do next year. First thing is please make more cool Technic car mocks. Make some better electronic components, because sometimes they don't work. And perhaps cut these things in the right length before delivery, and then you're a perfect company, because your Technic models are really much more interesting than Lego. The Lego models last year, Technic model, and this year, first half, are really horrible. So please, please make more models, Mould King, in this quality. Thank you. Sorry for the background noise, that's the dishwasher. Okay, here we have the biggest mistake they have ever made, I believe, color-wise. Okay, we have to assemble this part here, and you see left it's red, and on the right side it's black-red. Here it's black-red too, the right part. The left part we have to assemble in red. Then we bring it together, and the right side, now it's red and not black. So they made a big mistake, and here you see it's both sides red. So if you want to assemble this model this way, you need 2 13 length lift arms in red, 2 lift arms in 5 in red, and you need 2 of these pieces here, pin and pinhole in red, and then you can assemble it like it's on this picture. No, not on this picture, okay. It would be great if Mould King would, before they go into production, let someone who have love for the product and knew the things build the models and have a look over the instructions. So perhaps such mistakes will not happen in the future, but here it happened, so now you know what's going on. And here we have a light bluish gray pin, a dark bluish gray pin, a light bluish gray pin, and a black pin axle, or it's always pin axle. Why 3 different colors here? Mould King, make your homework better. So the heck is finished, the back of the car, and it looks pretty cool. And you see here that's the wrong part in the instructions and parts wise. So here with red it looks, yes, not much better. This here should be red too, or you make it totally black. Makes no really difference. Here I cut the length of the pipes here and just take the 13 length and a 3 length pin and cut this, and then you cut a 2 length pin this, and then it looks cool. It's okay, absolutely okay. It's quite not looking at the moment like this car here. It doesn't really look, it has to look at the moment, but we will see. So far so good. And after 2.5 hours, I don't know exactly, I'm through with building step 2 and 3, so I'm ending for today. 4 comes tomorrow. here we have the back part, and on this massive back here, I expected this would be perhaps the end, but when I look at the pictures I see there's nothing black, so we built here this construction, this, and it will come more. So we have two ends of the car. This is really perfect and sturdy to bring more pieces on. We will see. So far everything's great. You don't need 5 long lift arms. You need only the 2 or 1 in red, because 1 is inside the package and a black one, but you need 2 in red. So if you buy the set, just order your 2 13 length red lift arms, and this here pin with X in red, because there's one missing in red. I have one over in light bluish gray, but you need them in red because they are here, this side and there, and it would not look cool with a gray one there. So 1 lift arm and 1 pin, that's everything you need so far. We will see if there are more mistakes or wrong parts. So this here with the length lift arm and the mistaken instructions I knew before. A viewer of mine built this and sent me the parts 2 weeks ago, so thank you Ingo for that. And now I have the parts already, so that's a good thing. I built these things perhaps before you, so you knew what to do if they are missing parts. And another viewer told me he had this in black too, so this seems to be a problem of the whole series, because it's a make in the instructions, and if the instructions are wrong, the packages are wrong. Okay, so far great fun. I hope I can build in 2 days step 4 to bring out the video for you guys. So building step 4, a new day. I assembled this little part here. It's mirrored to this here. Then the middle part, and we have soft axles and Technic connectors, and here the normal fences. It's a solid, really solid construction. Everything's fine. Here's a thing I think it's a cool decision to use this part here from the cars for covering this. That looks cool. It's starting to look like a Italian supercar. It's a small building step here, 4. I have here 120 pieces left. I assembled 80 and here are 120. It's only 200 pieces this step. It's the smallest one, I believe, but still makes a lot of fun. What I wanted to show you is that one thing I love that Mould King does. Here we have a white half Technic pin, a red one, a black one. They produce them in so much colors. And here, how often do we asking Lego to make black ones instead of blue? Mould King does it. What they don't do is make it consequently into the models. We have a lot of colors always, but still we have here a black pin and there. And they have the pins in red. Why are we using here a black one? And here, okay, these are 2 length. And in this set are only 3 length in red, but they have the 2 length in red for other models. So they are really trying to make it better than Lego, but not always consequently through the whole set. That's a little pity, but perhaps they make it next year better, because Mould King is only 2 years old, so I have a lot of hope they will become a really big player, because the quality is amazingly good and they can improve their set design with the pins. We hope so. So the rear here is finished, assembled. It looks cool. From here it looks really cool. That's absolutely okay. It looks a little bit like the F40. What I don't, what I think is not so cool is this part here. These are the small panels here, the half round panels. And in between are two soft axles and three length lift arms. But you have two holes here and the axles are a little bit bent to fit in here through the three lift arms, because the distance in the panel is wider than here, so it's a little bit bent. And I don't like these two holes. I know the space is not big enough here for another panel, because the panels are at least 7 length, I believe. Yes, it must be 7. And here's only 5 blades. So he needed a solution, but I don't think this is the best solution. I have no other, so yes, I can criticize, but I can't do it better. Ha ha ha. But perhaps someone of you has a better idea to cover this here. But overall, I'm happy with this model at the moment. So, step 4 is finished. And we adjusted this here. Inside the black tubes here is a 12 length axle to stabilize it, and no soft axle, a really axle. So this is solid, but we can here adjust. This is a soft axle underneath. I don't know why there's a soft axle in it. It makes no sense, but okay. Well, it doesn't look so bad. Then we made this lift arm here, so that from both sides it's finally stabilized. I can lift it up here. It's a solid model. This is new and this is new. So here we see we have these 4 parts. So there are, for the mud guard, there will be 4 or 2 soft axles on each side. I don't love the soft axles, but I don't know, because perhaps this part from the Porsche would fit in, but if you can't get the part in red, you have to use other solutions. Perhaps this is why we have here soft axles again. I don't like them, but I don't know when. Oh, sorry, my phone. Okay, so this is end of part 1 of assembling here the Ferrari FXX from Mould King. I hope you had some fun. I had some fun assembling this. It's a cool model, very structured and well designed. And I hope the next building steps make the same fun and we have a cool looking and good driving model. At the end of part 2, the next video, part 2 will contain the building steps 5, 6 and 7 and the review, and I show you how it's driving and so on, and the lightning and so on. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm Frank from the Brick Freaks. Have a good time. I hope we see you in part 2. Till then, bye bye.